Welcome to this video on the RBI's Draft Data Governance Framework. We will explore the regulatory expectations for banks, NBFCs, and other regulated entities. Apart from comparing it to DPDP Act, we also look at what regulated entities must prepare for in data governance, accountability, and lifecycle controls. On 15 July 2026, the RBI issued draft guidance to strengthen data governance across the financial sector as digitalization, technology-led business models, and data risks continue to expand. This draft marks a significant shift in how data is perceived. It establishes data as a critical asset for regulated entities and highlights that weak governance creates financial, operational, and reputational risks. The framework shifts the focus from a narrow IT task to an enterprise-wide responsibility, urging firms to improve data quality, privacy, and control throughout the entire lifecycle. The governance of data is becoming as important as governance of capital, risk, and outsourcing. The RBI released a draft titled Guidance on Regulatory Expectations for Data Governance. It is open for public comments until 17 August 2026 and outlines expectations for data arrangements, roles, architecture, and more. This is draft guidance, but it signals the direction of supervisory expectations very clearly. The framework is structured into 6 chapters, covering everything from preliminary definitions to data lifecycle management, architecture, and third-party arrangements. Chapter 1 covers applicability and definitions. Chapter 2 covers the governance framework as well as management requirements. Chapter 3 is about data and how it is handled within the organization. Chapter 4 covers the data lifecycle and its control. Chapter 5 is about the data architecture and quality, while Chapter 6 covers the arrangements with third-party relating to data. The applicable regulated entities include a wide range of institutions, such as commercial banks, various types of cooperative banks, financial institutions, and NBFCs. This is not limited to large banks. The coverage is broad across the RBI-regulated ecosystem. The draft expects that data will be accurate, consistent, secure, fit for purpose, and traceable across systems and business functions. The overall goal is a comprehensive data governance framework aligned with the entity's risk management framework and scaled to its size, complexity, business model, and IT environment. A major expectation is that each regulated entity establishes a comprehensive data governance framework, proportionate to its specific business model, size, and complexity, and reviews it at least annually. Proportionality means the same principles apply broadly, but implementation depth may differ between a small institution and a complex banking group. The Board of Directors is expected to provide oversight, establish a data governance committee, and approve policies covering key areas like architecture, risk management, and data quality. Data governance is being elevated to a board-governed discipline, rather than remaining only with technology or operations teams. To ensure accountability, the RBI proposes a dedicated data function headed by a senior executive, supported by clearly defined roles for data owners, custodians, and stewards. A simple RACI-style operating model needs to be developed clearly indicating the data function, within which separate data domains, having designated data owner and data custodian. Data steward role is also mentioned in the draft document for external commentary. The draft highlights the need for traceability of data. Regulated entities are expected to maintain clear data lineage, especially when sharing data with third parties from a single source of truth. This is a strong signal that spreadsheet-driven, fragmented, and undocumented data flows will be harder to justify in regulated environments. The RBI emphasizes controls across the full data lifecycle, from creation and storage to usage, sharing, and eventual deletion, to ensure data quality at every step. These life cycles and controls need to be developed for different use cases, such as credit underwriting, regulatory reporting, fraud analytics, and customer servicing. For third-party sharing, entities remain responsible for governance. All sharing must be for approved purposes, controlled, and compliant with relevant laws, including the DPDP Act. This is the key bridge between sectoral regulation and privacy law compliance. Immediate actions include performing a gap assessment, identifying oversight and accountability structures, mapping critical data flows, reviewing data controls, and building an implementation roadmap. The draft makes one message clear. For RBI-regulated entities, data governance is now a core governance, risk, and compliance function, not just a technology control topic. The RBI's draft aligns well with DPDP compliance, as both require accountability, purpose limitation, and structured data handling, making overall compliance more effective. The RBI draft is sector-specific governance guidance, while the DPDP Act is a horizontal personal data law. Together, they push financial entities towards stronger accountability, traceability, and lawful handling of personal data. DPDP tells you what rights and obligations exist. The RBI draft tells regulated entities what operating discipline is needed to make those obligations workable in practice. Implementation involves addressing challenges such as legacy systems, unclear ownership, and data silos. Establishing strong foundations today will lead to sustainable compliance in the future. The biggest challenge is not writing a policy, it is making fragmented data environments behave like a governed, traceable, and controllable system. A useful framing is that implementation difficulty rises sharply when four issues combine: fragmented systems, weak ownership, uncontrolled third-party sharing, and no lineage. This slide outlines the data governance maturity model for regulated entities, categorized into foundational, managed, and optimized levels. It helps organizations assess their current state and identify gaps across policies, data ownership, and control systems. The RBI draft can be translated into a simple three-level maturity model: foundational, managed, and optimized. This helps institutions assess current state and plan upgrades. The target is not perfect data everywhere. It is governed data that is trustworthy, traceable, secure, and usable for business, risk, regulatory, and customer rights purposes. A copy of the RBI draft guidance is available on the DPDPA Mentor website. We encourage you to review the full document to understand the regulatory expectations in detail. If you are interested in trying out the DPDP Act provisions, you can use the Consent Manager Simulation portal at myconsentmanager.co.in to test your integrations as a data fiduciary or data principal. We recommend the CalPI Quiz app, available on the Google Play Store, to test your knowledge of cybersecurity, the DPDP Act, and other important topics. The app offers various levels of difficulty and interactive assessments to improve your awareness. Thank you for watching this video relating to RBI's Draft Data Governance Framework. Hope you now know more about governance framework requirements and how it relates to DPDPA. This was the 38th video in this series, released by DPDPAmentor.in. Please visit our YouTube channel, DPDPA Mentor, as well as our website, DPDPAmentor.in, regularly to check out other informative resources. Wishing you a successful DPDP Act implementation.